Hello, this is Mr. Reese. Welcome to Mr. Reese's Pieces Memory Devices, and our new one for today deals with simplifying rational exponents. So, theoretically, here is the rule. When you have a base raised to a rational exponent, which I would say rational sounds like fraction, it's in a fraction, the number in the denominator is the type of root, and the number on top is the power. And so this would turn into x under an nth root, so the nth root of x, and then raised to that power. This m could be put there. I always like to put parentheses and put that on the outside. The memory device, we are going to think of a tree. A tree is strong and sturdy. Its roots give it the stability, and they are underground. Roots underground, looking like a tree with your roots underground. That memory device is going to help us today. So we approach a problem like example 1. You have 9 to the 3/2 power. So you immediately think, okay, it's a fraction. Which one's the root? Roots underground, looking like a tree with your roots underground. So the root is the 2, which means it's a square root. So we immediately go square root, which you don't usually write a 2 in the corner for that. And that 9 goes under the square root, and then the other number is the power. Think about, where does the tree get its power? It gets its power from the sun and photosynthesis. So you put the power on the outside way up here, like the sun would be above the tree. So roots underground, power on top. Then you can simplify from there. So if you know anything about simplifying in PEMDAS would tell you do what's in parentheses first. Square root of 9, 3, and then we raise that to the third power, which would be 3 times 3 times 3, or 27. So there's our first example. Now we'll try one with a different number in the denominator. So I approach this problem, I think roots underground, and I immediately think, okay, the root is the 3, because that's in the bottom of the fraction. So I write the cube root of 27, and that will be raised to the second power. So you work inside the parentheses first, so that would be cube root of 27. What times itself 3 times is 27? That's 3. Raise it to the second power, and 3 squared is 9. Okay, now you are going to try some problems on your own. So the next 2 examples are right here, and I would like you to pause your video right now and try these, and then we'll come back. Okay, hopefully that gave you enough time. Now, example 3, let's go through this one. So using the memory device, when you have a fractional exponent or rational exponent, roots underground, looking like a tree with your roots underground. So the root is a 3. So that means it is a cube root, and the base here is what goes under that cube root, and then the power that's on top goes out here, basically on top of all that. So work this out. The cube root of 8 is 2. And then you raise that to the 4th power, and you just have to sit there and go 2 times 2 is 4, times another 2 is 8, times another 2 is 16. 2 to the 4th is 16. Now you may have been challenged by this one, because I didn't talk about it earlier, but we know what 0.5 is. Oh, that's a decimal, but 0.5 is equivalent to 1/2. So we can rewrite this as 100 to the 1/2 power. Now, we haven't seen one today with a 1 there, but that's fine, because all you're doing is figuring out what the root is, roots underground. So that is the square root of 100 raised to the first power, which honestly is not necessary. So it's just square root of 100, which is 10. And there you go. Thank you for joining me today. Good luck with your simplifying rational exponents.